Well, right now they still have an active command post right here. It's on the other side of this truck. The chief, battalion chief, talking over how many crews are going to leave over here in the fire area. Very difficult to see, just kind of a black hole down in there. But if you look closely, you can see a couple of twinkling lights. Those are firefighters with flashlights. They're going through looking for hot spots as they have reopened the track. We've seen Metro North traffic going through here now. A lot of trains from the backlog caused earlier when they shut it down. Route 1 is now almost all the way open, and people are allowed back in their homes. But it was a completely different story just a couple of hours ago.
Engine 7 can be available for your response. We've knocked the fire down, hit the wet spot. We do have to come back and check this eventually.
The smoke could be seen as far away as Bridgeport as the 911 calls came in. Route 1 closed, businesses evacuated, and people asked to leave their homes.
Wow.
Just before Metro North was shut down, viewers sent us this reported video from the moving train. Then it was lights out for commuters as the flames raced toward the tracks.
That looks like it might be some old railroad ties or something.
Overall, it's pretty much just these things you kind of just have to watch carefully, but in the end, they don't usually get into the timber.
No, as long as we contain it, we'll just knock it down from spreading, and then now we'll go back in there and we'll hit all the hot spots.
And people raced to the rail bridge overlooking the inferno. Giant orange and black balls of flames exploded into the night sky. Many who lived nearby were worried the fire would spread to their homes. What do you think when you got here? I mean, your house is right there.
I was worried because all I saw is pitch black smoke, and I couldn't see where it was coming from, so I got worried because all the homes. I just thought that a bunch of homes were all up in flames.
My grandma actually lives right at the bottom of that hill there, so from her backyard we could see all the black smoke and the flames jumping up.
Intimidating.
Yeah, she was scared it was going to cross over the tracks, but...
Tonight, the fire danger at the highest level. Throw in strong winds, and the blaze roared down the tracks, eating up the thick brush. But firefighters stopped it before it got into the trees.
Well, it's extreme because of the dry conditions and the wind. It's still pretty windy. Once the sun goes down, I guess the wind will, go down a little bit. But it's very dry and it's still breezy. So.
A train now making its way up the tracks. You can see inside it's full of commuters, people who were blocked from coming in. This is going to be happening all night long, they said, for the at least next hour or two. Because of the nature of the backup, none of the traffic could get through, completely shut down. So they will be letting passengers through as they consolidated them onto trains and try to get them back up here on their commute from New York City, many of them. Well, that's what's going on here. We're live out at the scene. I'm Bob Wilson reporting live in Milford, News 8.